That's what it
Hello.
What up, y'all? It's your girl, Candy J, with another episode of Candyology. Man, hold up. We got some special guests in the building. Some of them happen to be my best friends. What up, Dave? How you doing?
I'm good, Candy. How you doing? Appreciate you having me on the show today.
What do you do, sir? What do you do?
What'd you say?
What do you do?
Oh, yeah. I'm the host of the Man Cave, y'all. Okay. I ain't never been in this seat before, so excuse me. I'm the host of the Man Cave. Please pull out your phones right now. Just stop this stream. Go to YouTube.
And Dave. Anyway, Devon.
How's it going, people? I'm great. How's it going?
I see you got a shirt on there. What's that?
Yeah, this is my ultimate hustle. I'm a realtor. Yes, get at me if you need to buy a house, rent a house, sell a house. That's me.
Hello, LA. How you doing?
I was on me. What's going on, people? It's your boy, Mr. Main Attraction. It's the LARUNSDALLAS. Mr. No, I'm right. Gonna be right one more again. Y'all know what time it is, so sorry, Candy.
In the name. So tonight's show is men versus women. That old age debate. What's right for men and what's right from the women. And we got some characters in the building, and I'm scared. So first of all, though, let's put this out here. This is a no judgment zone tonight. We're being transparent. So you're going to get the personal side of these people, and you're going to get us answering for the general public, okay? And so I have a little game to start us off just a little bit, people. It's called Dirty Lies. Anybody a liar up in here? Everybody should raise their hand. Oh.
Nope.
Yeah, I done lied before.
Nah, I can't say I've lied because when I say things, I'm right. So.
No, I'm sorry. I'm right. So this is Candyology. This is not no, I'm right.
True. That's true.
Oh, okay.
That's
Thanks.
I'm the wrong seat for that.
So you're gonna tell me which one is the truth. I'm gonna give you a phrase, okay? And you're gonna tell me which one is the truth, which one's the lie, and which one's the whopper. Really, I just want you to tell me which one's the truth. Tell me which one you think is the truth, okay? Okay. Let's start off.
So how we starting it?
Huh?
Who first?
You can be first.
Okay.
Astrologers say that a Virgo can become aroused by touching is their stomach, the soles of their feet, or their nostrils. Is it their stomach, the soles of their feet, or their nostrils?
And astrology speaking about which one again?
Virgos.
To which I happen to
be one.
So,
which one? Their stomach, the soles of their feet, or their nostrils?
You know, Virgos like to be just touched anywhere. To be honest, just anywhere. You know.
So all
the elbow. You know, kneecap. I mean, if you will.
The top of your head.
You know, I mean, you know, my cuticle, if you will. But I would say out of those, you will probably get the quickest reaction from the stomach, though. Surprisingly, yeah.
Devon, what do you think?
I would second his notion. The stomach.
What do you think, Dave?
Now, I'm not a Virgo, but judging by the astrology of a Virgo and them being perfectionists and liking to be worshipped,
indeed,
I would say it would be the bottom of their feet.
So, Dave, you are wrong. It's the same.
As a Virgo, it's all right, bro. Your boy came through.
I'm a Cancer dog, so
you wouldn't know that about that.
I don't like feet.
The word estrogen comes from a Greek word meaning excessive heat, blooming flower, or mad desire?
Why did you just call it candy?
The word estrogen comes from a Greek word meaning excessive heat, blooming flower, or mad desire.
Let you take that first, bro.
I would guess if I had to make a educated guess, I would probably say blooming flower, seeing as though estrogen is the key ingredient in child rearing.
Devon?
I'm going with the heat.
The excessive heat.
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all would know. I'm just going to even it out and pick the last answer, desire.
It's mad desire.
Yeah, that. Is that the answer?
Yes, it is the answer.
2 for
What
2.
the hell is it called?
I am always right, so what do you expect?
Yes. The rhinoceros has a penis that is 14 inches long, 6 inches long, or 2 feet long.
Well, you know. Back in the day, they called me Young Rizzy. No, what was the measurements again?
6 inches,
okay.
14, and 2 feet.
2 feet.
Somebody else want to answer while you thinking about it? You thinking about it too long. It don't take that long to.
2 feet. That's like, jeez.
That's a lot of cock.
Like, what do you like? Do you know the little rope, the tape dispenser? Do they get to press down the button and they shoot back in when you're done
it's
with it?
really big, and it probably can't really get that close to the rear of the other rhino, so it probably has to be pretty long like that.
But 2 feet?
So
Yeah,
6
I choose
inches,
I
14
though.
inches, 2 feet.
I
Which
choose
one?
I.
What's I?
I don't give a.
I'm gonna roll out with 14 though. I'm gonna take the half of both of them. Yeah, I'm gonna say 14.
What you say?
I'm saying he's probably gigantic. We're going with the probably 2 feet. All of them. Just
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm
Oh,
agreeing with
girl,
her.
like, ain't no
Yeah.
way.
I'm agreeing with her.
Rhino?
2 feet.
Yes.
Because it's probably so big.
But I'm thinking that the horse I get.
He finally got
I
one
mean,
wrong.
think
Thank
about it. A
goodness.
rhino has to crawl up on top of another
All of
rhino.
that big
But
meat
it's
and
2
all that
feet.
skin.
Yeah, it's probably take 2 feet to reach the motherfucker.
I don't even want that. Ladies, I'm gonna tell you now.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you now. I ain't got that and I don't want it. So y'all can have it. If it's 2 feet out the door, goodbye.
The female rhino probably got a little shallow jump. It's probably only like, you know what I'm saying?
He probably only get tip action with
Yeah,
that.
you don't get a tip out there. That's what I'm saying.
I don't no tip action,
The
man.
rest of it just meat hanging.
If you ain't taking a shaft, what is you saying? I'm just talking about shafts.
Last question. Yeah, last question.
Look like got a lot more last.
Hold on, wait a minute. I want that one.
You know, it's
Human males who have been castrated hardly ever get dandruff, gout, or hemorrhoids.
Pussy.
Indeed. I second
That's
it.
what they don't get.
I second it.
Any of it.
None. Not a bit.
Zero.
Human males who
Don't
have
even
been
get it.
castrated
Don't even smell it.
hardly ever get dandruff, gout, or hemorrhoids.
They get all them.
I'm still going with my
Yeah, 'cause
initial
they gotta
answer
get.
of
Hey,
pussy.
what are you getting?
This is creepy.
I
Creepy question.
asked the question.
But it is one of them.
Gout? What
Read it
else?
again.
Hemorrhoids?
Read it again.
Dandruff, hemorrhoids, or gout.
Is this chemically castrated or actually chopped
No,
off?
this is sharp.
I'm not participating in this question.
Okay. Nah, everybody get dandruff. I don't give a damn how cashed or no cashed you are. So you gonna get some dandruff. Gout comes from eating stuff, so you can get that too. So I'm going with him.
I thought gout came from like having a sore or something.
No, you get if you're allergic to certain things and
But
you
you get like
ingested
gout
it.
like between your toes and stuff, right?
Indeed.
Ew.
Now see, I used to watch King of the Hill, so I saw the episode when Bobby got gout because he was eating the Jewish food.
God dang it,
Yeah,
Bobby.
Yeah, he got gout from that. So I know you can get gout from ingesting wrong stuff. So I'm going with the him.
God dang it, Bobby.
Which one?
Going with them rods.
Which one?
Man.
You going with hemorrhoids?
Going
What was
with
the
the
first
rods.
one? Give me the
Gout, dandruff, or hemorrhoids?
Like you
man.
gonna say dandruff.
No. I guess. Shit. Man, that's a hard one. This is a retarded question, but
It ain't hard. It's just like it's what you said. It's ridiculous.
It's retarded. Yeah.
I'm gonna answer.
hemorrhoids.
I'm going with hemorrhoids because they don't have no meat stretching that skin down there.
Oh
It's
God.
gout.
You a gout lie.
I tried.
I'm so bad.
Gout, damn it! I could have
sounds freaky.
sworn.
So you can see the point of this game is to see that we
King
all
of the hill, let me down.
things to a different logic.
Tell it.
He done said I don't give a fuck
But who
about my
won?
questions. Neither one of y'all is one.
Wrong.
Wrong. Right?
Wrong.
I'm right.
You were
I'm
wrong.
always right.
I'm right because I done got 2 right.
I cared. I just picked. I did care.
Oh,
Puppy dog.
See, the man cave. We support you.
let's see if you support me when I start answering these questions. All right. So listen. Are conversations with your exes okay? Are conversations with your exes okay? Again, for those of you that are just tuning in, our kings are going to speak first, and then the queens, and then we're going to debate. Okay? Hi. So, are conversations with your exes okay?
Why not? It's conversation.
Right.
That rules the nation in any situation. A delegation. Anticipation.
Okay, sir,
Oh,
sir.
I thought this
It's
was
not-
word
this
association.
is-
This ain't what this is. Wrong
no,
show. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong show. Teachers
You
are
are not
talking
saying-
though, but teachers are talking, so I didn't know.
You are not the main attraction here today. sir.
KMWI
Shut it up.
meeting.com.
Yes, sir. Big Dave. Big Dave.
You know, relationships don't mean you own someone. I mean, people can talk to who they want to talk to. Boundaries are boundaries, but that has nothing to do with a conversation.
Okay. Devon.
I would say absolutely not. No.
What kind of
Because
exes you got?
You got some jealous creatures.
no, absolutely not. Because a conversation can lead to something else. You've had a relationship with that person. No, I'm gonna say no. Hell no.
Of course you gonna say.
A conversation could lead to a job.
Yeah, conversation
Lead
lead
to
to y'all
somebody.
ass getting free drinks.
Okay,
all
so
the
wait a
damn
minute.
time.
I'm sorry. The queen bee has not spoken, so you guys are not supposed to be speaking. Thank you. So listen, I'm actually on both sides of the fence. Okay, so I don't mind having conversations with your ex, but the moment that you talk about your lips touching something, you talk about your dick entering something, you talk about how deep that pussy was, that's when the conversation with your ex has to cease. Okay? That's when.
At
Or
least-
we can't be together anymore.
At least you have that option. I commend you for having that option. A lot of people would take a conversation like that and not only want to say, hey, those conversations have to cease. They'll say, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? So I commend you.
But let me tell you why I
Some
said that,
exes are your children's fathers or mothers. So
though. Exactly. That was one of the reasons
you can't
why I
not
said
just
that.
not talk to them sometimes, you know.
But second of all, for me, and I know this is gonna open up another can of worms. For me, friendship is the basis of every relationship that I have. So if we were friends first, then I expect us to be this is in a perfect world. I want us to be friends after that relationship. If we can end amicably, then why not? Then I can still talk to you. I might not be able to talk to you every day like I was, but I don't mind talking to you still. So that's why I don't have a problem with it.
Gotcha. Makes
So do you have,
It's different. Again, if you have kids, that makes sense. But I don't think that, what is there to talk about? Really? I understand that you used to be friends, y'all broke up, you were together, you were intimate. So to me, I have a problem with that because, like you said, she may be reminiscing or he may be reminiscing and all of that. So no, I would say no.
it's just about boundaries.
Well, I get that. I get, the concern if there's really a breakup that has no closure. But like I said, again, with the whole example with children, if your ex is somebody you had children with, and then you guys have found that your relationship is better with a common goal, which is being parents, and not necessarily seek anything romantic, then there's a way to fellowship with anybody. I mean, God even put it to where you gotta love your enemy sometimes. So sometimes you gotta just be mature enough to go through something with somebody, get over it, forgive, and then move on. Because there's a place in this world for everybody, and I don't believe that unless it comes to a more drastic standpoint, there's nobody on earth you should just be able to write off and never talk to ever again.
I don't believe that it's somebody's right to ask you to do or to require you to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's anybody's right to do that. You know, a girlfriend, maybe your wife, but girlfriend, serious girlfriend, exclusively talking, something like that. Like you don't really have the right to tell somebody, hey, that person that you know from your past is off limits to me. Because at the end of the day, you know, it should be about trusting me. You know what I'm saying? And not what you trusting your own self and what you think is going to happen.
So, do you believe that there should be a conversation beforehand?
You know, sometimes it needs to be a conversation, and sometimes you just know what it is. But I mean, it's just.
I think that's where people get the problem.
Yeah, if this is an ex that you don't have any ties with, then there's really no reason for you to be. You know, but if that's your friend, and you gotta accept that as a person coming into somebody's life.
I think it's all about communication.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Have a conversation about it and you know, weigh out the options, see where each person and each side is coming from, see if it's a benefit, see if it's a detriment, and then move on. Make a decision
Yeah,
and
but
go
see,
with
that's
it.
where the problem would come in because men do a lot of thinking about, you know, for us it'd just be like, man, that's my friend. And that's all it is. Mm-hmm. But for a woman, it's going to be like, well, I don't trust half the women in America, let alone that bitch.
But that's
You know
because
what I'm saying?
women feel that they able to make better judgment calls
Right,
than
then we are.
And that's the problem.
But this is the problem. This is where we get into looking at it and we get to saying, okay, how do we meet somewhere in the middle?
We
Yeah.
think differently. It's innate, though.
Yeah, we're
so just
wired.
because you think a certain way does not mean that I'm wrong in the way I think.
Right.
It's just that you think differently.
Right.
And you're not always going to be right, and I'm not always going to be right.
But women are quick to question the judgment of men all the time.
All the time.
I think y'all do it too.
The same
No,
thing.
not to that extent, not at all.
No, we really don't.
No, we do not. We'll
Absolutely.
talk
I think
about it,
no.
and it'll be a discussion. Is if you feel
It'll be
whatever the
secret.
case is, and go from there. But no, ain't no way you gonna sit here and say that men's decisions are more questioned or less questioned by women than vice versa.
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
Ain't
Why
no
you
way.
gonna say
Cut it
this?
out.
I just think that if you're on the phone with your ex, as a guy's perspective, this is just me chiming in. So, would you tell your woman, hey, this girl, my ex, the conversation went sideways? You wouldn't say anything about it. You would keep it a secret, or are you gonna say, hey, my ex was still trying to push up on me? Are you gonna tell your woman that? That's why I say it. I don't think it's okay to have that conversation, because a lot of times I don't think dudes will nip it in the bud. They'll have that extra ego and, oh yes, she still want this, but you have a woman. So what's the point of having that conversation when you don't have any other ties with that person?
I may have egos too.
Yeah, I mean, I can
of
understand
course.
what she's
But
saying.
are you gonna say, hey,
I get-
she was doing this?
I get what you're
doubt it.
saying, but no, you're probably not going to say that as a man. And this is how we get in trouble, because we're not going to say that as a man.
Mm-hmm.
Why we're not going to say that as a man? Because we are men. We don't start shit for nothing. We're not going to bring something.
Start shit for them.
No, we're not going to bring something in our life that's going to cause conflict purposely.
For what?
We're not going to walk up to our woman and say, yo, this chick at the mall was like, you cute. And I was like, nah, and walked away.
And then,
See,
because
I'm
you know
so
why?
different.
Let me tell you why.
Wait. I'm so different.
We ain't talking about
Because
we talking about women.
No, we're talking about both. Remember, I asked you to make on a personal level and for everybody else. So,
Get 'em.
So listen, I am very different because I am the type of woman that I'm going to tell you, hey babe, this dude at the mall, he came out with me this whack ass line. You sure been dripping all day.
Yeah, but
Stupid. You know, whatever the case
that's a
may
totally
be.
different question and conversation, though.
No, because I do the same thing with the exes.
No, you're comparing yourself as a woman and what you would do and how you would approach a man. But we're sitting here talking about men and how we would approach a woman.
We're saying
that's two totally different conversations.
That we want that though.
Hold on.
If we're friends,
you don't really want that.
That's a smoke screen. Okay.
Lies.
That's a smoke screen because
Lies.
Here it is. My man just said that if we'd have said, hey, you know, this little show that tried to holler at me. Oh, where was you at? I was going to Foot Action to get some shorts. Oh, well, you can't go to Foot Action no more.
Right. Then
That's
that becomes.
stupid and that's childish.
No. We'll talk to your women.
We're not talking about you though, Candy. We're not talking about
Because if it was reversed, oh, baby, I was going to, I was going to Dillard's and they had a sale and this dude, nice guy, you know, tried to pick up on me to sell shoes. We're going to be like, all right. What happened? Well, I told him I was happy to take it. That's my baby. That's right. And it's over.
And we
done talking about it.
We done.
You can still go to Dillard's.
Yep.
It's fine.
Right.
But I can't go to Foot Action.
He's absolutely
I'm
right.
out of basketball shorts. I can't get no more Jordans. Sorry.
We go and tell.
My plug is at that Foot Action at that store,
Right.
and I can't go no more because women is watching your D print all when you walk away. Where all that come from? Because the girl, I know which one it was. The one with the gold hair. I told that bitch the last time. Where all that come from? Wait, what? Yeah, that's what y'all do.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Hashtag big
Look,
facts.
a lot of females, a big percentage of females that are, I'm gonna say, physically stimulated the right way. A lot of those, you know what I'm saying? They're not psychotic right away. But like once you physically stimulate them the correct way,
They gonna act ignorant.
they act up. And then that simple stroke of honesty from a man, where it's like, hey babe, what's going on? How was your day? And she's like, it's cool. Like, shit, man, chicks was on me today. I don't know if it was a haircut or what. Oh, you want bitches on you? Oh, is that what you want? And then it becomes a barrage of, where did you go? Oh, you was there to get chicks. Oh, you was here to do this. You were there to do that. Then it becomes what she's feeling instead of what you're telling her happened. You know what I'm saying? And then you're fighting a no-win battle.
But you know why you're wrong?
Hold on.
I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong.
Stop talking, Devon.
I think it's just a simple.
Because you keep not letting the women talk.
I just think
She don't want to talk. She apparently ain't got nothing to say. Cause you yelling. Go ahead, Miss. I'm sorry, Miss Realtor.
no.
Please, with all due respect.
I would say yes. He's somewhat right. It's just the person that he's dealing with. I mean, you have to be with someone that's open-minded. So, me personally, I would want to know, like, that you shut somebody down. Mm-hmm. I don't want you out there, you know, all in your feelings. You all gassed up. Yeah, I would want to know.
I want to know too, but I'm not gonna make a big deal. I'm the type of person who's gonna laugh about it with you.
Yeah.
Always.
Why are you rolling your eyes?
Always.
That's what they all say.
I don't give a
No, I'm serious.
First of all,
I'm serious.
I for the first time I have to disagree with my homie over here because he said that after you give women the what did you call it, sir? The stimulation. The stimulation.
Correct way.
The D.
Yeah.
Stigmatized.
After you give them the stimulation, then all of a sudden they turn. You're wrong, sir. You know why? Because that was always there. It was waiting to come out. That's who you actually gave stimulation to.
Right.
The regular woman tagged out
Yeah,
for the crazy one. Because it's the crazy one that has the relation, the stimulation.
But LA,
that's the one.
LA, that
The
comes
regular
out.
woman is the representative.
Listen.
As soon as she do this movement, it's time for action time.
But she does that
Yeah.
when you're positively stimulating it.
No, but that's
She
before.
looks back.
But
when
that's
she looks
before
back at
the
you.
stimulation. No, that comes before. There has to already be an attendance. She letting her know when she getting dressed for you to come over. When she knows it's a possibility.
Right.
Old girls in the back already ready, like, you know when to tag me in, right? And
But
she
that's only after you reach about 6.5 5.5 inches and you hit to the left a little bit, and they look back and go, that's how you know you woke her up.
But
that's how you know you woke it up.
I'm telling you, you're wrong.
He's talking about that crook, though.
That's what I'm talking about. But
That's how you know they woke it up.
But I'm telling you, that's wrong. Them are the ones that are already there. That's the problem. Man, you're gonna get caught up every time, bro. You don't think that you start with her. The crazy one is there. The one you going on dates and drinking wine and all that stuff, that's the regular woman. The crazy one is when y'all say, so, what's up this Saturday night? And then you like, oh, well, I'll come over and all that. She's already tagged her in for that evening. She said, now look, psycho, you're going to have to hold it together at least for 30 minutes now. You can't show crazy yet.
Anyway, LA.
That's where it is.
So who do you think lies more, men or women? Then?
Women. All day.
You
know why?
Women.
Because and I'm glad you asked me that.
Women all day.
So let me get ready. Here's why women lie all the time. Because it's not what you say, it's what you're not saying. It's the fact that women change narratives on every story. It might be about one thing. Women will piece apart your story.
I'm gonna go with you, but I want to put this in there. The reason why women lie the most is all your Facebook pictures, all your Instagram pictures, all your filters, all your fake eyelashes and your fake hair. We halfway know who y'all are half the damn time. You look at the damn Facebook, each goddamn picture on your damn page, you goddamn lie. Because you got cat ears on and a fucking bare nose.
So you talking about nonverbal lies then?
Look, you ain't got no, lie. A lie is a lie.
That's true. No, I'm just saying that's what you talking about.
If your picture says that you don't have acne and you show up with bumpity bump, then you's a damn liar. Plain and simple. If you taking pictures with angles not to show that baby bump, then we pull up and shit and you got a little going on. We like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
He kind of shallow with that, but I'm
it's not about being shallow. A lie is a lie.
It's shallow, but he's still right.
It's a lie.
He's still right though. It's shallow, but
y'all lie every day.
He's still right though. I'm talking about verbal. I'm talking about verbal lies.
Yeah, he's talking about pictures.
Yeah.
Okay, what you gotta say?
No, y'all change narratives, change the story, change all of that. You know what the biggest lie women say, and I hate to get this teaser from my show because it's for my show, but I'm gonna give it. The main lie women always say is that they will shout to the rooftops on every social media platform and to your friends and all that. When they find out the dude did something inappropriate or whatever, out of 10 years, I've been undyingly faithful, ain't showed nobody else attention, ain't even cheated, ain't whispered, ain't nothing. Bull. Because, first of all, women flirt every day. Every day. Y'all doing something inappropriate. The clothes you decide to just put on is inappropriate. We have guests in the studio that's dressed a little bit to make you say, and stimulation coming after, because they just know how they acting. And so you sit up there and you try to act like, oh, well, I don't show nobody attention. You be entertaining all these chicks. You entertain everybody when you out there.
On
getting
social
free
media,
drinks,
on Facebook,
getting in free before. All this stuff
that.
is catered to y'all, giving
right.
a little attention. So, and then y'all act like y'all not interested. Act like y'all not looking.
And then on top of that,
y'all have picked out every penis print in a room within the first 30 seconds. But you ain't looking. We can't look at nobody because y'all done already looked.
What they gotta do with lying?
Because y'all call out men for everything y'all do as if y'all don't do it too, and that's a lie.
Okay, I'm
you
sorry.
redirected.
Two
That's
different
a lie.
things right now.
No, it ain't no different. It's a lie.
Y'all lie.
It's a lie. Y'all
a lie.
I think we lie better. I don't think we
No.
lie better.
I would agree with
You know what I'm saying? I guarantee
most.
you. Candy, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
I guarantee you, who cheats better, men or women?
Women.
Why do women cheat better?
Because we know how to lie.
Hold up. No.
We lie better.
Because you lie better. Well, let me help
have
you
our
out.
stuff together.
Let me help y'all out. No, let me help y'all out. I want to tell y'all why women cheat better, because it's not really that y'all lie better. What it is that niggas don't care. We don't snitch. That's what it is.
Off camera, high five.
That's what it is. When y'all get fucked up in the game,
you gonna be
and
on my,
some girl call you up
conversation.
and be like, "Oh, you seeing my man?" The first thing y'all want to say is, "Yeah, he was tasting my end last week." That's the first thing y'all want to say. Nah, but I'm just saying. A man.
Where do you think petty comes from?
Hold up.
Petty comes from women.
A man will work with you
And for
every
himself
day.
and for other women.
A man will know your husband.
That's petty ass shit.
He will say hi, bye. He will laugh.
He
shake
plays
that
his
man
position.
hand. Play it. The reason y'all cheat better is because you don't get caught, because niggas don't care.
And dudes do not lose their position because dudes know, guess what? I don't care about sleeping with his girl because I got a rack of them already. So
Right.
I'm not tripping over one girl that ain't even mine. Women are always trying to look for promotions they don't deserve. You can't go from, if you signed this application said side chick #1 and I want to be on it, stop looking for a promotion. You a side chick, glass ceiling, concrete ceiling, whatever ceiling you want to call it. You a side chick, stay in your lane. Liar.
They got it. It's somebody
Stop
for
talking.
them. It's somebody for
I'm sorry,
everybody.
stop
Liar.
Y'all ain't got Devon not one
it's
chance
all right.
to say anything.
Liar.
I just gotta punch me and then I'm gonna shut up.
I'm not gonna be physical. Well, what was the question? I'm gonna say we are better at lying, but men lie more.
Never.
Absolutely.
Never agree.
You don't have to.
Go ahead, though.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Never agree.
We'll have our shit together. We're gonna have our story together. Oh yeah.
She lying now.
Really? You being disrespectful.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, we could be disrespectful, but I ain't no liar though.
You just lied right now.
Do women
lie.
lie? Do women lie to protect men? Because I think men, the lies that you ladies are talking about is usually we're trying to lie to protect the woman we love or the woman that we're with or something like that. Usually our lies are based on that. You know what I'm saying? And usually a female's lies are more based in just protecting her own agenda and reputation. You know what I'm saying? Like we are like, I mean, look, if a guy's cheating on you, if he's got somebody on the side, I will not sit here and say that he's going to be right. You know what I'm saying? There's no justification for somebody doing that. But if he's basically lying to you to, not hurt you, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a kind of a different lie than if he's lying to you just to keep his shit going on.
I mean, it's still a lie.
Yeah,
So
you're right.
Why even be with that person? Why lie?
Well, we talking about
Well,
men and women.
Yeah, I know. I'm
I was
just
just
saying,
saying
why lie?
men lie for different reasons than women
You're
lie
lying
too.
to protect your
Right.
household, but is that what you're saying?
Well, I mean, so it's just so different. And
You want your cake and eat it too?
Nah, it's not.
Ain't about that.
It's a wiring, man. We're just differently. Like we were talking about it earlier. We're wired completely different than women. Women and men are wired completely
Here's the thing.
different.
Here's the thing. What man said. Here's the thing I realized is that men and women lie in different volumes. Men lie quietly. If we gonna lie, we're lying to have something just quietly forgotten about, pushed away, gotten over with. But women will lie out loud, meaning that they'll lie out loud. They'll say emphatically how I ain't never did this with you, I ain't never did that, and will boast about how something that you do is so egregious that they would never even think of doing.
And y'all
But then
been
down the
doing it too.
line, y'all was doing it too. See, that's the difference. Men, if it was reversed, if the woman cheated first and the man cheated after she did, we're not going to still be boisterous with that lie about, oh, we're not cheating. It's still going to be quiet. It's going to be collected. It's going to be cool, whatever. But women will lie boisterously because they want you to emphatically know how mad they are at the thought of you thinking that they would do something like that, even though they
Let's
don't.
get these questions going, Candy. Come on, don't get stuck on this.
Don't get
You
stuck on the
getting
fact that I
mad
hit
and
you with
shit.
that truth serum, baby. Get to
No,
that next question,
I was
baby.
actually processing because I'm just thinking about. So let's go to this question then. Who cheats more, men or women?
Both. Because you can't have
good.
one cheating without the other. So
Right.
there's really no
always
competition.
even.
You can't have a man cheating without a woman. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody's cheating with somebody.
So, okay, for instance, I'm friends with every ex that I have except for 2. And one of them is because not actually. One of them is because he never told me he was married. So I'm participating in this without knowing that I'm participating in this.
Well, I mean, you know, I have to say that usually when I hear stuff like that, I almost always will exclusively say, you know, he's wrong, but I gotta blame you too. You know what I'm saying? I gotta blame you too. How long was you seeing this man?
By the time I found out, it was only 6 months.
Okay, so 6 months, you had never been in this man's house. You had never.
I wasn't trying to go either. Though.
Exactly, but see, that's the point. Then you gotta blame yourself for not knowing he was married. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know, me personally, if I'm talking to a female or something like that, well, I'm going to want to know who you are ASAP. I'm going to want you to know who I am ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Come through, see where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Let's kick it. You know what I'm saying? Like, any idiot can entertain you at a bar. Any dumbass can entertain you. You know, for me, you know, my goal, you know, the best thing you can get for me is come on over to my house. I'm gonna cook for you. I'm gonna sit you here and we're gonna watch a movie and chill. And it ain't about no sex.
They don't buy that.
They don't understand that.
They don't think exotics like that exist.
Right, but
they
that's
think you're trying to smash.
That's the goal. See, the goal is not to get you over the house to smash. The goal is so look, this is who I am. Like, this is me at my nakedness.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
If you're trying to be naked, and I don't mean in the
Nah, I mean, not about that. I'm just saying, this is my home. This is my bookcase. This is my television. This is the picture that I have on the wall. Those things mean way more than taking you out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But keep in mind, this was 15, 16 years ago. I wasn't trying to go to his house. I wasn't trying to let him go to my house.
So then don't be mad that. So then he was just a fuck, and don't be mad that he was married. You
I don't think that's a rightful equation. Like, who more? I think it's as equal parts. I think it's equal parts of cheating. Really, to be honest.
So why do y'all cheat?
Why do who?
Men cheat.
I'm talking about men, and then we're gonna talk about the women.
Men
Why
cheat.
do y'all cheat?
Men cheat for a man is as faithful as his options. Men cheat for real. Men cheat for absolutely no reason at all sometimes, just because we can at that point. It's very hard for men it's very easy to stop chasing pussy. That's very easy to do. It's hard to run from pussy when it's chasing you. So yeah, but as for women cheat for emotional reasons. That's why it hurts more as a man when you get cheated on, because you know she liked that nigga. Not that she just wanted to smash that nigga. She liked that nigga. That's what hurts for men. You know, yeah. Like most of the time when we cheat and shit, we don't give a fuck about that chick. We give a damn. I mean, she can kick rocks right after we done. We done forgot by the time we washed this motherfucker in the sink. You know what I'm saying?
You took a whole bath? You took a whole bath.
Nigga, vinegar, bleach, whatever I can grab real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna clean that off.
Not vinegar.
I'm just saying, but to know that he done deposited inside of her body and she likes him, he stimulates her conversationally wise and shit like that. That's what makes cheating hurt.
So, what do you think?
He got a point, but I think that it's different levels to it. I think when you're talking about young men in their 20s, that's what he's describing. I think when you get into more seasoned, mature guys, they are more, believe it or not, gonna cheat on the same reason why women would.
Yeah, he's right.
More seasoned guys are looking at the fact that, damn, I can't do this right.
Yep.
I do this, I do that, I do that.
I agree with you.
But then you got a woman out there that's either just your friend or just acknowledging the fact that, wow, you know, help me out with this. Oh, that's real nice of you, or XYZ. We'll talk to those women because every time we talk to our woman, it's always a beat down. And so, you know, all we do is
say it again.
Beat down.
One more time,
Yeah,
please.
it's a beat down, and then we're not attracted to you. So it's not really like we cheating on you. We done with you physically. So therefore, since we done with you physically, we are no longer yoked, connected no more physically. So we can go put it in somebody else because you not getting any more stimulation. Because I have lost the desire to stimulate you because you have lost the desire to encourage and motivate me as your man.
And that's true.
I think so. I would agree with
that's
that,
honest.
yes, because he's getting the beat down at home and he's not doing anything right. And, you know, at the house, you're supposed to have peace, and
Right.
it's no
His peace is a fact.
So,
Yeah.
why do we cheat, though?
And it ain't just emotional, so y'all
No,
can cut
I'm
that
gonna say,
out.
I'm gonna say no. Just speaking for me, If I want to fuck somebody, I'm gonna do it. It has nothing to do with he's doing this for me, or it's emotion. He can do something for me. Sometimes you just need an outlet, and whoever is in line to be knocked down can be knocked down.
Now, my question to you
Yes.
is, if somebody is okay, let's say you did that, right? That does not mean that you don't love your man you with or whatever, right?
Oh no, of course not.
Right, exactly.
How you get a call already?
You're on with Candyology. How can I help you?
How can I? Is this McDonald's?
Hey, Shawnee.
Hey, y'all. Good morning. Before I want to leave men, let me say that I think men are very selfish because they want to build a woman. They want a woman for every need they have.
You don't scare
And a
us,
woman, in general, she loves a broke down man. Matter of fact, when that man comes into that woman's life, he doesn't even know what he want to do mentally, physically, or, work in the workforce or whatever. So that woman sticks with him till he feels like he's feeling himself. And then now he wants to go spread some earth. Now he don't physically like her no more. Hell, sometimes women don't ever physically like you from the jump. They deal with you because they really like you. So men are just selfish.
Girl, bye.
We're gonna talk about it, Shawnee. Thank you for calling, though.
No, thank you. Don't
So-
ever call here again.
So
She's right.
listen.
She's absolutely right. You can build up a nigga and he's gonna go spread
Right.
with someone else.
Okay.
That's
what
bullcrap.
about
That's
what about
bullcrap.
Captain Savers?
That's not
We gonna
true.
save you
Hold-
with your 45
hold up,
kids
hold
from
up,
your
LA.
baby that ain't take care of them, and then what?
Hold up, LA. You just sat here and you said that if I want to smash somebody, that's going to happen. Ain't nothing nobody. Then I asked you, I said, okay, now if you did do that, does that mean that you don't love your man? You agree that doesn't
Right,
mean
it
that
doesn't
you
mean
don't
that.
love
No,
someone, right?
absolutely not.
Okay, so then, but when it comes to men, though,
Right.
the shotgun blast come out.
That's what I'm saying.
We didn't say that shit.
It's the same on both sides.
Okay, so
never
hold on, guys. Hold on.
It's
Let me answer
never
for
easy.
personally, and then let me answer for some of these women, right? So why did we cheat? Okay, let me take you on a little journey, okay? My ex-husband and I, shut the hell up, LA. Me and my ex-husband, right? So we were together for about a year before I found out he was talking to girl, huh?
From the East Coast. Yeah. Where are you
I'm
from?
East Coast, Fort Lauderdale,
That
Miami,
ain't
born
East
and
Coast. That's the
raised.
South, player.
No, that's
You better put a
Southeast.
little twang in there. You know
Southeast.
That's the South, player.
So anyway, so we had been together for about a year, right? And he accused me of cheating, right?
True.
And I wasn't cheating. My friends actually would tell you, they would make fun of me. I was just talking to Devon about this. They would make freaking fun of me because I wouldn't be that loyal, faithful person. I'm gonna tell you, I'm married. Don't talk to me. Don't try to dance with me. Don't try to do anything, right? So he accused me of cheating. He brought baggage in from the previous relationship, right? So 2 years into this. No, was we 2? Yep, 3 years into this, I'm sorry. Then he cheats. And, of course, y'all don't cover your tracks very well, so I was finding out from text messages and phone calls and
From
all
who?
that stuff from both him and her.
Yeah, from a woman, because women snitch. Go ahead.
What?
Exactly my boy's point. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
He left messages on his phone.
Y'all, you snitch on yourself.
Okay, anyways. So at this point, I still hadn't cheated on him, right? Still hadn't cheated on him. But I left his behind and was gone for a good 2 years. Then when we came back, we tried to reconcile everything, right? But then he stopped wanting to give it to me. So here we go. Now I'm like, and you know I'm a very sexual creature. I'm married to your ass. You not gonna give it to me? Okay, so I'm gonna keep trying, keep talking to you. But player over here from the Himalayas over here, he at work talking about how you doing, how's everything going at home, blah 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 blah. Well, and we get that emotional connection and that friendship going, and then I cheated. But I was the type of woman that would never ever cheat.
Did you go home and tell him?
I did not.
Okay.
I did tell him.
Just asked that question earlier.
I did tell him. Hold on. I did tell him I did tell him about the friendship. Yes, I did tell him about the
But
sex
you ain't
later
tell me.
on.
Fuck that nigga.
Right, I ain't tell him. I
Okay,
ain't
carry
tell
on.
him.
Carry
I ain't tell
on.
him.
I'm
No.
locked in here.
Nope.
I'm locked in
Right,
here.
I
I'm
ain't
with
tell
you.
him.
We listening.
Go ahead,
Okay.
babe.
Keep
So
going.
I wasn't gonna tell him either because after I begged and pleaded for you to give it to me,
Right. So
you
you were
didn't.
lying to protect his emotions. Huh?
There you
Okay.
go, right there.
said
So
that earlier.
one
I
of
did
the
say that earlier. didn't I?
thank you. So that's one of the reasons why women cheat because we do all this shit to talk to you and tell you what the hell is going on.
But we
And
did the
then-
same thing.
Huh?
Oh,
What?
no, you don't.
I feel that you should never step out of your morals and your scruples for what somebody else do. If you didn't want to cheat and that wasn't what you wanted to do,
I was
and
trying
the
to save the
cheating
marriage.
wasn't right, you don't cheat. You leave. Ain't that what y'all tell us all the time? Before you cheat on me, just leave me. Well, guess what,
I ain't never
Candy?
said that.
Leave. But you ain't leave, Candy.
I ain't never said that.
You stay right there, smashing Mr. Work Husband, and coming home to regular husband, still asking him for some of that. You already got some of that. That's why it's puke hairs on the what's the name.
The fuck? Something is wrong with you. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go. Let's go. We ready for you, Candy.
Oh no.
I like that list you had.
It's hers. Why is it?
Is it my hair?
It's
Possibly.
hair.
Can
It
y'all
might
put
be
Mus-
my
Can y'all
hair.
put Mr. Marcus down?
It's
please?
hair.
It might
on
be
there,
my
though.
hair.
Why is it
Lord
hair
Because
on there?
I just washed him off. I
With
just gave
soap and water or mouth?
with toy cleaner.
Uh-oh.
Bedroom Candy toy cleaner.
You got some good
That
products.
you should
man.
always be. Yeah. So thanks for the great segue, LA. So Father's Day is next week, y'all. And if you love your man, we have strawberry pomegranate lube, so it's
You
vegan
covering.
friendly.
Covering
Oh,
that.
sorry. Vegan friendly, so it's not gonna irritate you or anything like that. And if you love your man, you know, and you be going on some trips sometimes, and you know, or you just like to give head and want a little help sometimes. This is called helping hand. Helping hand. Helping hands. Helping hand. So you can at the
LA, you
same
doing too
time.
much.
At the same time.
You doing too
and leave
much.
traces of your lipstick on it. Can you pass
I'm
that?
so glad I'm not over
Can you
there in that
pass
seat.
that? Can you pass that?
Pass it to who?
Can you pass that? So she can feel that? He got all kinds of lube on him.
No, thank you.
All kinds
We'll leave it right there.
of lube on him. So I am running a special for Father's Day.
I don't think any fathers is interested in
That
that
is
product.
Helping Hand, guys. It's a masturbation sleeve, and it works very well. I haven't sold it to anybody that did not like it. They were skeptical at first, like LA is. However, it works very well. You can even turn it on the other side and get those good ridges for him. Okay. So,
That's what's up, Candy. Why don't you show that vibrator? Because that's awesome. I love one of those.
No
thanks,
questions, please.
thanks.
I came here for questions.
Not the that joint is vicious. I want one of those.
So
definitely.
listen,
I thought we had questions.
I
we
love
do
those
have
things.
we do have questions.
we
And
talk
so your
questions.
next question, actually.
Hold on. What kind of
We
power
about to
does
talk
that
about
thing?
it. We about to talk
take?
about it. We about to talk about it. Hold on.
We're
Should
skipping questions all of a sudden.
who
for some
should
reason.
be the aggressor in initiating sex, men or women?
Both.
I think both as well. So listen,
Man,
this is
that,
called.
that'll get you cheated on fast as fuck.
This is called.
I'm gonna tell you that right now.
What, the toy?
Nah, you
somebody being aggressive?
not initiating sex.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
That's the
that
worst
works.
thing when you married to somebody for a long period of time and it's always you like trying to do it, trying to do it, trying to do it, trying to do it, trying to do
Can you
it,
see
trying to do
it?
it.
Well, I think that
me see
people
that,
who
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you how it works first.
I think that if you're not trying to warm up the vehicle, then you're not really trying to be aggressive. If you just trying to go straight from
beautiful.
If you trying to go straight from undo it. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not in the 20s no more. So sometimes if it's cold, you gonna have to crank up the engine and let it run, and then come back later and it's ready to roll.
What I would like to see,
so you have to warm up the oven 350 degrees.
What I would like to see
Preheat.
is a show where y'all talk to wives and women, living women, because that stops after a while. That becomes,
Anybody got time for
pretty women especially. Excuse my language for saying it like that, but beautiful women, pretty women that been pretty their whole fucking life, they don't know how to initiate sex half the time,
Right.
Because they've never had to fucking do it. They've never had to fucking do it. Right. So they meet a man, they get married to a man, they live with him for years and years and years, and after a while, even he gets to the point where it's like, this bitch don't want me, Slim. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been there, so I know. You know what I'm saying?
So, Rise and Shine
Yes.
is for
Work that
the
joint.
male
Work
and
that
female.
nipple. Yeah.
So,
Little niblets.
and then you
LA
wanna
is
go down. It
nipple.
has 7 different speeds. Okay. 3 vibrations and 4 pulsations, and so women, you can enjoy yourself. Yes. But then you can put it on the side of your cheek. And you can pill King Daddy. King Daddy's not on our line. And you can suck him off. And he's going to get all of that
Now I don't want it.
vibration. Okay?
No, this is what you asked for, sir. So
If
eyes
you're
straight ahead.
If you're a deep throater like I, so you're going to go down like this, and he's going to get all of that on the head, the shaft of his head.
I thought it was a D accessory. It's like a ring.
It is.
I know.
I'm showing you all the multiple uses. Okay?
Oh, I know what it's for.
So then,
Who got time for all that when you trying to look? We old now. We ain't got time for, okay, hold on, let me put this rag. Oh, it's slip. Baby, look under the bed, get it real quick. Hurry up before it go down. Go on, get it real quick.
you said you had to warm up the oven.
You can put that
You
on
said you
before
had to
leave
warm
the
up the
bathroom.
oven.
Oh no, you
This is a part of
there
foreplay.
trying to get, I can't find it. And then all of a sudden he just, okay, well, you know what?
But I'll get him back up, though.
I'm gonna go sleep.
I'll get him back up.
Next time, keep him from falling.
So then he's actually really meant to go down like this, and she can sit on it, and you both give him the vibrations, or he can go from the back, and both of y'all are getting the good vibrations. If you're a woman,
You got those good vibrations.
and if you can't handle all the, as a woman, you can't handle all the good vibrations, you can put it underneath here, and he can get all the good vibrations. Okay. So
This is not
it
a car. I don't need all them accessories and upgrades.
Anyways,
I'll take them. I'll take them.
So it will restrict the blood flow. If you have somebody that pre-comes real quick, this will restrict the blood flow and you will last longer for you. Okay.
Oh, well,
Would you like to feel it? You
I
said
don't
you
need
don't
that.
feel it.
No, I would not like to feel it on that thing.
Just
Yeah, you can pass the little item. Yes. Pass me.
It is slippery.
It's slippery because it's got lube on it. Shut up.
Oh, yeah, this thing powerful, too.
Do you agree that both should be the aggressor? Yes, Simone?
Yes,
Absolutely. Who do you think is freakier? Men or women?
Men. Especially me.
what do you say, LA?
Obviously.
Because this was too much for him.
Because I'm sorry, I want all of that. Sometimes I don't want anything, and sometimes I want all of it. I mean, or sometimes I just want to add 1 item, or sometimes I just want to add 2 items. Who knows? But the wonderful thing about Bedroom Candy is we have everything that you could possibly think of, from cosmetics to hair care to men's grooming. LA, don't you use one of these products?
Yes, I do use the non-sexual form of bedroom, which is to help with the look from head to toe and give those good sensations. When it's
I thought this was non-sexual.
What is that?
This is non-sexual.
Is that beard cream?
This is bomb. This is everything from hair to toes.
That's our leg too, right?
Yeah.
and it smells delicious. Pass that over.
Sometimes you want a little flavor on the corny dog.
I just want everybody to know
That
I'm
is not
starting-
for the corny dog. For
I'm
real.
starting a new hashtag. It's gonna be called Chin Hair Gang. For us beard challenge brothers out here.
Chin challenge.
Chin Hair Gang.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm tired of you bearded niggas.
So what is y'all freaks level then? Since you think men and women are freaks.
What's the level?
Let's say 1 to 100.
2.
I'm 105.
LA said
I'm
2.
105.
105. What about you, Devon?
A million.
Yep. LA, you're still at 2. You're still at 2.
That's why he didn't like any of us.
No, because you know what I got a problem. Let me tell you, what I got a problem with. Can we have? I mean, I know the moment hits, but I don't like smelly, pungent sex. I'm just nah.
Who does?
No, you just said you was on freak mode 1006.
I am, but
Big
I'm
old freak.
funky.
Come this big old freak. That's what you
What does that have to
said.
do with anything being stinky?
Because that's what all freaky is going. You don't care if they just got out the gym and all the other shit.
That is not what that
That
means.
is not what that means.
That is not what that means.
That is not what that
I
means
know a
at
bunch of y'all
all.
talking
Make that
that,
up.
but a bunch of y'all is fine with being out all day, and then you talking about, you look all
No,
good.
sir.
He must not.
I'm
Nah,
gonna
ain't
have
no
to
he
go
must
take
shit.
a shower
Question
before we
to this.
engage
Ain't no
in
he
any of
must
that.
shit.
I'm
Huh?
gonna need you to
You
go
gonna
take
have to take
a
a
shower.
shower.
before
You
we-
touch getting out with me. Ain't no
That's
he
what I'm
must-
saying, though. Who would not want to do that, though?
You might want to put the poll out to all your candyologists and ask them, because I'm pretty sure them nasty mother is all good with it.
No, actually, we
And
have.
you know what? I'm gonna be real. Niggas is the biggest culprit.
This is true. This is true. I believe you.
Oh, oniony, Krabby Patty self talking about, can I go and get a little? No, leave that girl alone.
Little musty ball.
Yeah, leave that girl alone.
Yeah.
Get her face away from that, you nasty
Yeah, I wouldn't allow
toe
women to
jam
do
and
that
Earl
like that,
smelling
though.
it.
I think
Boy.
I think LA. That's probably a perception thing, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Why
You,
y'all do this?
who the fuck does that?
Why do y'all do that?
I don't know.
What is
Hey,
that?
listen.
What did you just do?
Hey, listen.
What is that?
I swear to God,
Oh wow.
Why do y'all do that?
I think titty fucking is
If you
the
put
dumbest
warmth,
fucking
if you
thing in the
put
world.
warmth around them, I don't want you exposing them back to the air and all. No, you just warm them up. Keep his ass warm. Don't be putting them all in there. What's all this?
So if you ever let somebody fuck your titties, 'cause that's some dumb shit to do
Yes,
right there.
actually, I really like it.
That is
Why
the
don't
fucking. I would feel
It's like you suck your dick at
retarded
the
as
same time.
fuck.
And you know, then your
I like
legs
to suck
be
your dick
hurting
at the
and
same
shit because you
time.
trying to
Right.
not squash it, but at the
I would
same
feel
time, you
dumb
trying
as
to, you trying to
fuck.
situate. Hold on, let me get on
No,
the tiptoes while I do
so
it.
you, like, if I was on this table, I would be laying flat on this table and backwards and let her
Trash.
Girl, you gonna die.
Right.
But one slip in your neck.
Don't hate because you ain't.
I ain't. I want my lady alive. She ain't finna fall on my wife, goddamn. I ain't finna slip and have her in a wheelchair the rest of my life. What happened, bro? I just had the titty go up there. Girl, just big old titty. Or you couldn't just suck them. So now what you gonna do with
But I like it.
That shit was-
I like
It just seemed like I would feel retarded.
It's great.
I would be up there like I
It
can't
feels
believe
really
the
good.
fuck
Have you
that
tried it?
Like, I can't believe. What am I
Have you tried it, Dave?
Don't do it.
shit. Huh?
Have you tried it,
I
though?
will not.
Don't do it.
Oh,
That
that's
shit don't.
I'm a freak, but I ain't like that. That's retarded.
You've
to me.
tried it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That don't work like that.
Yeah, that
She
shit is
really had
stupid.
big ones?
Yeah, she had big one. That's why she did it, because she had them little tick old bitties and all
I think
that.
that's lazy.
I like
fuck.
little titties though, so
That's a cop out.
You like little titties?
yeah, I like palm size.
like-
Oh, can we
You like
refrain?
litties?
Can we refrain from the word titties? I hate the word
I'm-
titties. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I'm
I really
I'm
hate
the captain of the itty bitty
Are you?
committee.
breasts.
Yeah, I like
Bro.
palm size breasts.
Sorry, I got the hair.
I know you probably one of them like to put your face in it. Hey, look,
Motorboat.
You sound like Devon right now.
Tell you.
breasts is for feeding, my brother. It's
Hey,
for
and
feeding.
feed me, please.
I'm an ass fan. We all
I
gotta
like
like
to do
something.
that. I like that too. The same.
Oh Jesus.
We all gotta like
I don't
something.
eat no
different.
groceries though. I'm not hungry.
Shit.
Understand that I'm
Well,
not
show
hungry.
me where the store is.
That's why it's freaking out.
Ain't shit Whole Foods about this one, so I would not be going. I don't have a loyalty member card for that one. Sorry. Xylitol. No, you better have Nasitol. Hell no acetol.
So,
Eats no acetol.
so I know we're about to get serious for one moment. Do you care to know about your partner's past?
No.
Do you care to know about whether sexual or relationships and all of that? What? No?
Nope.
Not at all?
No.
No?
No.
Why?
Because it doesn't matter who you was before me. It matters who you with after me. It's the only thing anybody cares about. Who cares? See, this is the problem with you women. Y'all be worried about stuff like that. Oh, so you fucked her? How? Where? Like, so
That's
what?
not why I asked.
This shit is over.
That's not why
Oh,
I
yeah,
asked.
I don't care. Sorry.
LA?
No, the only thing that will make me care about your past is if you are putting burdens on me that you had in your past.
Such as?
Emotional burdens, physical burdens, all of that. I don't want to be responsible for it. And you know, speaking of that, a lot of times men are required to help a woman heal from her past. Like, we are responsible for helping you get over how you've gotten treated and how you've gotten wronged and all of that. And we didn't sign up for it. We was never told that this is what we were doing, and all of a sudden we're doing it.
Yeah, but I mean, you gonna run into that problem with about 99.9%.
But I'm just saying, like, that's
in America,
but
especially
women
at our age.
But women don't
Especially at our
understand
age.
that you're putting that burden on us.
Yeah, but we put a
conversation.
burden on them too, you know, to fucking deal with a lot of our bullshit too. As men, like, we got a lot of bullshit that we got to question for ourselves as well, just like women do. You know, both sides have a lot of bullshit. You know, we need to learn to be accountable for each other and accountable to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't accountable for myself. I lost mine. I'm pissed off about that.
I'm with you on
You know
that,
what I'm
but another thing I'm talking about, men let women get away with a lot of stuff.
We do.
So therefore, women got to be accountable too.
No, they got their own
and
set of problems.
and they are not accountable.
Yeah.
When a man, what you just said was a very mature thing to say, is that we got a lot of shit we got to be accountable for.
Right.
You know what women will blame it on?
Men.
How this man treated
Yeah,
me.
right.
That's what I'm saying. I forget
And
they're
he's
not
right.
accountable.
That's why I said I would love to see a show where women are actually talking to wives and fiancés and other women that are getting in relationships and going, hey, look, you know, you've got to try to make the old women back in the day, they used to say the reason why the man gets the plate first. The reason why you give your man the plate first, it started with the slaves, because this man is not considered a man anywhere else. All day he's struck down, he's backbit, he's stomped out. You know what I'm saying? When he comes home, the least I could do is make him feel like a man by at least presenting him with that first plate for that meal, so he knows that he's the head of this. Right. You may not be the head out here. You got to work for the white man. You got to work. You got to slave the fields, whatever it may be. But when you come home to me, I'm gonna respect you as a man and give it to you. We're not there nowadays. See, instead of going forward, what we need to be doing is going back. But we keep trying to go forward that we're equal. Respect me, I respect you. No, the Bible says, women, respect your husbands, they will love you. Husbands, love your wives, they will respect you. It's the reason why God didn't put it the other way around. Or it's the reason why he didn't just say men and women love and respect each other. He specifically said, women, respect your husbands.
So I'm going to go back to the original question, though.
They got all that.
Do you care to know about your partner's past?
I would say I want to know a glimpse of what it was, so
Crazy.
I won't. No, but just so I won't a pattern of your bad behavior, because I don't want it.
See that? See how
It's a past.
I told you.
Not
See what I told you?
No,
I want
it
to
goes
see
both
your
ways.
pattern
No,
of what you did.
it goes both ways.
What's the first thing?
Hold on,
Go ahead.
Yes,
ma'am. Go ahead.
Because it's on both sides. I'm going to give you a glimpse of what happened to me,
Okay.
and I want to have a glimpse of what happened to him. You know, so we could collectively get it together and not revisit the past.
What did you first say?
Do you see
What was the first thing you said?
Right, hold on, LA. Let me tell her. do you see the way you made those two different ways though?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what he's trying to. I knew
doesn't
where you
matter.
was going
It's my
because I heard it too.
I got it.
And
But
it's
it's
always it don't matter. This is the
She
problem.
had- I
This
answered
is
the
why
question.
men and
She
women.
talked, though.
No, I answered the question. What was your question? What did you say?
Do you care to know about your partner's past?
And I gave you the answer of what I wanted from my partner.
You said it
And
in two different dialects though. That is the
answered the
reason
question.
why men and women
So you
cannot
mad?
communicate
So
the
you
right
mad?
way. No man.
Okay,
And
so
now we
here's the thing.
antagonize the men.
Okay,
See
so
these
I'm
steps?
on
gonna put
the
on.
other side. Shut up, LA. I'm on the other side. I want to know about your past only because everyone brings in baggage. Everyone brings in baggage. So sometimes you might say a phrase, and I'm like, but where did that come from? And I've not exhibited anything that shows you that pattern of things. But now you're saying, oh, well, you just gonna cheat on me or whatever. And I'm like, but I never showed you that I was gonna cheat on you. But it stems from, like I was telling y'all, like my ex-husband, y'all, his ex-girlfriend cheated on him 10 times before he actually left the situation.
I don't
So he
carry
was
that
always
kind of shit.
accusatory that
know.
I was cheating,
I just
and I
don't
wasn't
carry
showing
that.
him any of those patterns.
I got cheated on a couple times. I don't carry that with me when I get into a different place.
Lies.
When I'm with a different woman,
Lies.
when you with a different woman, you pick a different woman for different reasons because she's showing you different things than what you've had before. So hopefully you're always constantly.
And also, it's
upgrading
important
yourself.
because you need to know triggers too, because there are some things that are just going to trigger you. And if we don't have those conversations about it, I don't know it's
Well,
a trigger for you.
I feel like
It's very important.
I feel like it's not necessarily knowing the past, but I do feel like knowing who that's a part of getting to know somebody.
Right,
I don't
exactly.
think it has to be labeled.
I
as
don't
the
want you to
past.
know my
Just
triggers
let
so
it
you
go
can
in.
steer clear of them. I want you to hit them so I can shock and awe you and see how you feel about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's where respect starts to come in.
Yeah.
When, I'm giggly and goofy all the time and you do something and I say, hey man, what the fuck, man?
Right,
Hey, look.
right.
And you see that, now there's two ways you can react. You're either going to react like, nigga, what the fuck you looking at me like? That's going to be the end of our relationship. Or you can react like, oh, okay, baby, I got you. And then I'm going to look at her like, this is my queen. You know what I'm saying? Because she understands and she's, coming at me the right way as a man.
Right. So, guys.
One man again.
No, you really didn't, because I'm right. Next week
That's
we
my
have
show.
a Father's Day show. It's about the effect of the absentee or dysfunctional father and the effect on the romantic relationship. So, this has been Candyology, wishing you love-filled days and orgasmic nights. Have
We
a good
love
day.
you, Candy.